So I'm going to give you a few tips to prepare for some of the government changes that have been taking place and that you can get ahead of the game in. And these are things that you're going to not be able to avoid eventually coming in the near future. So number one, most federal agencies will require you to log in with a login ID. So Login.gov is where you're going to go and register yourself. You're going to need your ID, whether it's a passport or state ID or driver's license. You're going to need an email address. You're going to need your mailing address. You're going to need your Social Security number, a phone number or access to a phone because it will be sending you a code, or access to your credit report. These are information that you're going to have to verify your identity in order to get online to get access to your records, such as like the IRS and Social Security. There's a couple other websites that are coming on board as well. These are all required. You can then create your login with your face, so that it matches your face, and when you log into these sites, it's actually picking up your actual face rather than just putting in your passcode each time. Or you can type in your passcode. But in order to get access to your earnings records, your tax records, your verification benefits, if you're on Social Security and you need verification of your benefits, if you need a printout, any of those things right now during the shutdown, those things are not being those are discontinued activities. So in order for you to get access, if you need to qualify for housing assistance and you need proof of your assistance, you're going to need to get online to go and do that. If you require assistance, you can certainly inbox me and I'll walk you through, but you will need access to your phone. A lot of times it's small print and it's hard to do on your phone. So wherever you do it from, whether it's your phone, an iPad, a desktop, you're going to need to verify and take a picture of yourself, or you can upload your driver's license, or you'll be able to take a picture right there of your driver's license, your the back, your passport. All right. So these things are verification of identity. Because there is so much identity fraud that has happened, these are actually safeguarding you and safeguarding your identity from other people getting online and getting your records. So obviously when COVID happened, we had a lot of fraud. We had a lot of identity theft, people using records that were deceased, people that are alive. We understand that you get the spam calls and all of that stuff each and every day. So verification of your identity is very important. So when you go on the website, these things do not cost money. So you do not ever have to pay a fee. So if a website is asking you to pay a fee, you need to look at your browser and see if you're online at .gov, if it's an ID.me, website, that's a correct website. Login.gov, G-O-V. These are correct websites for you to go in. If you are not on there and it's asking you to pay a fee, there is never a fee for any services, especially through Social Security. There are no fees. All right. So you're going to want to make sure that you're on the correct website. Even for the IRS, there are associated fees with some of the things they may require. But again, .gov, you're going to see ID me. These are why the login is very important. If you have not done this, you need to get on board and get on there, verifying your earnings record, verifying, are my years correct? Are my earnings posted correctly? Some of those things during the shutdown are not being worked on at that time, but you still can submit your documentation. It will be on held once the government resumes normal activities. Those things will be worked. So again, this is just a short video to tell you how to get your identity and your login squared away. These are things that you should be doing during the shutdown, because there are some activities that are limited. And these are things that are available to you online. You can still file for benefits online. You can still make your appointments online. And you can still contact to schedule appointments as well. If you're unsure, then we will certainly let you know in the office what we can and cannot are able to do for services to the public. So this is just your PSA to get yourself and get your IDs and get everything lined up in order for where we're going in the future. So this is very important. And again, you can reach out to me if you need any assistance. I am very experienced in helping people get set up and helping you to get your ID as well.